Hey yo, this one right here goes out to all my AP Euro homies. I hope y'all ready to learn. Let me take you through some European history. Started with the Renaissance, Raphael and Da Vinci. Sculptors and some artwork they be painting on the ceiling. Medici's got the money through their nice banking system. Humanism means they're commissioning their wisdom. Until Pope Leo starts to lose all the church's money selling indulgences. Luther ain't think that was funny. He nailed some theses to the wall and asked the church to recall where in the Bible did it say that buying salvation was okay. Luther starts the Protestant Reformation. Instead of pushing P, he be trying to push salvation. More people stepping away from the church. Henry VIII and John Calvin did their own research. Now some nations are Protestant, some are Catholic. Until in 1618 this conflict turns dynamic. The boys in the HRE want to keep it Catholic. Austria and Bohemia say not gonna happen. It starts the war of 30 years where fight of religion appears. People get religious freedom. The fall of empire was clear. And peace was Westphalia proved to be important. It marked the end of major religious torments. Now here comes the Enlightenment. When people dispute some truths they thought were still evident, they discover lots of things about human life, like math and science, and in the end some strife. All this thinking is bad news for the king. When French people say we can't afford a thing. The third estate has been impressed, but now that's all changing. A revolution is the only thing that's waiting. They overthrew the king and they tried to make reform. Bad laws and the response is lukewarm. Finally the radical phase, guillotine disaster. The reign of terror eventually ends its own master. Now Europe busy fighting wars while England's making moves. Industrialization is making their economy boom. Factories, canals, especially the steam engine. Crystal Palace, man, there's so many inventions. This European economy is making the country stronger. They start looking for more people to conquer. Europe divides up Africa like it's cake at the parlor. All these colonies, now that's a war starter. Tensions building up, bro, the English Navy's huge. Alliances are formed and nationalism booms. One day in Sarajevo, the Archduke goes for a ride. Little did he know it would be not only his demise. Europe goes to war in the trenches, but it's not like before. New machinery and no one's been informed. US joins in and the Central Powers collapse. In Versailles, France wants Germany to be attacked. Massive reparations in the war guild clause. Weimar Republic is a lost cause. Now stock market crashes and inflation's worse. Government people ain't got nothing in their purse. Dictators rise up in the east, scary hours. Adolf, Joe, and Benny, man, watch out. Similar teams as the First World War, but Germany takes out France and they finally score. US has to come in and they liberate France. In 1945, the conflict ceases to advance. Nuclear bombs drop, the world's a scary place. Both us and the US waving A-bombs in your face. A Cold War is coming on, West versus East. Capitalism and communism, which will be beat. Comic-Con, Warsaw, NATO, Marshall Plan, US and the Soviets are trying to win over the clans. Now we're getting near the end, but we're still in some trouble. Nuclear war could happen and cause even more struggle. Cuba joins the party and they cause a crisis. Kennedy stays cool and thankfully surprises us. US wins the space race, but people are still scared. They taunt ease relations and the two start getting repaired. More Glasgow when now the Union's gone. Last barrier is to tear that wall down. That was a quick summary of European history. I hope you enjoyed it.